What's up, your boy Vaughn? Another reaction. In today's video, we have 5 concussions at 24. Thanks, NFL. Chris Olave. Yeah, that's what this video about.
At 24 years old, his career looked over. Chris Olave.
I'm not gonna lie, he got 5 concussions at 24. If that nigga get one more, he need to just retire. I ain't gonna lie, he got like 2 more left until the doctor gonna tell the nigga to retire. Like 7 concussions, bro. Like, yeah.
Olave has been knocked out of the game. He was on the ground for several minutes, but that wasn't his first one.
It's his 5th concussion since 2020.
Chris Olave's concussion history, and that hit right there is not a pretty sight.
I was only 24 years old.
Oh my gosh, that nigga don't know where he at.
Contemplating retirement.
But this didn't start in the NFL. It started in college. You gotta go back to 2020. Ohio State versus Nebraska.
This nigga been getting concussions since college.
When Justin Fields
This nigga gonna be cooked when he about 40.
let it fly. Olave went up and snagged it. It looked like a touchdown, but the landing was nasty. He fell on his head, dropped the ball, and had a hard time getting up. But he stayed in the game, going over 100 yards. But football is a brutal game.
Chris Olave had a pretty impressive game today when he was in there, but obviously left the game. Can you give us
This nigga got 2 concussions in one game.
any kind of update on how he's doing?
He seemed good. He was in good spirits, had a good look in his eye. So we'll kind of see what happens tomorrow morning.
Somehow, he was already back the next week and went over 100 yards versus Penn State like nothing happened. Eventually, Olave emerged as one of college football's best receivers and got drafted 11th by the New Orleans Saints. But at just 6 foot, 180 pounds, he knew he had some work to do.
Just getting a little bit stronger. Like that's where I struggled a little bit in college.
At first, it didn't seem like a problem because Olave was balling until week 5.
Instead, he says, how about a touchdown?
Where this nigga quarterbacks? Like,
Has it broken up. Now Olave maybe in a little bit of pain, and he's still...
that ain't no fucking pain, nigga. That's a concussion. You seen that shit, nigga knocked out. You see how the way this nigga, that's fucking Kobe Durant.
in some pain. They're tending to him, and
Nigga celebrate.
their star rookie, Chris Olave.
Olave's saying 6.
That was kind of a concerning hit to the head. So how is he doing?
I saw him briefly as we just walked in the locker room. He seemed like he was in pretty good spirits. He was excited about the win. So, look, he'll go through the process, and we'll make sure we're following all the steps, and we'll see where he's at.
Olave sat out 1 week, and by Thursday, he was ready to work.
Chris, you're fully cleared, neurologist, all that stuff. You're 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Man, oh man, what a shot he takes from Jalen Thompson.
But he fought through, finishing his comeback game over 100 yards. But that wasn't all, because later that season,
Looking for Olave. He could not hold on with the hit from Devontae Casey.
I mean, you gotta dig.
And this shit making me hurt. Like, god damn. It's the NFL, y'all. They hit hard, bro. Like, do they really gotta hit that nigga that hard to get him out of bounds? But shit, it's the NFL, bro. Like, they fucking pin their shoulder. Like, damn.
Out the turf out of your head.
he kept balling though. And with Andy Dalton at quarterback, he still went over.
Like, if I was to play football, I would have been a safety. Safety, my favorite position anyway. Like, I always love safeties.
For 1,000 yards his rookie season.
It is caught and taken in by Olave.
So going into year 2, the Saints decided to help him out, and they brought in a new quarterback, Derek Carr. The guy was
Dang, Derek Carr did not hope this nigga out. He was throwing more concussion balls.
gonna make Olave a star, but also almost end his career. Carr showed up to New Orleans in a fresh suit, ready to work. For me, I like more of a
This nigga scammed my franchise. This an ad. This is sponsored.
comfy vibe, and that's why I wear Fury. They make athletic clothes, basically. It's working for super wear. It's much, not for the so maybe who hit it off instantly.
Carr steps up and delivers downfield. What a catch by Olave. There's
Boy, that's playing the classic.
Olave. What a catch.
He's been unbelievable. He has handled everything with such class. He's handled everything as such a pro. It's really unbelievable.
Here's Carr taking a shot. Chris Olave got separation.
You can see how he elevates there, and he's going to come right down the back of the shoulders.
Olave, went out. He's in the concussion.
And that could just but landing hard on your back, you just get that concussion. CD Lamb had a concussion like that, just jumping up for a ball, landing back, boom.
Protocol.
The very next week, he was cleared from concussion protocol, putting up 119 yards.
Olave comes back and makes the grab.
It was another incredible year for Olave, going over 1,000 yards again.
I just stuck to it, stayed consistent, got knocked down, but always got back up.
In 2024, another year with Derek Carr, and their connection was special.
2nd and 15, another completion. But it was dropped by Chris Olave. It's picked up by Antoine Winfield, and Winfield takes it to the house.
I think the biggest story coming out of that is Chris Olave. He took a big shot to the head, and he's been in the tent getting evaluated since coming off the field.
Chris Olave's in the concussion protocol.
Chris, specifically at the previous concussion, each of his first 3 professional seasons, in college too. Is there any additional concern when it's like repeated?
Yeah, I think that's something that we have to pay attention to. And unfortunately, that's part of the game that we play. We got to be certainly cautious with him in terms of when he's available and when he's ready to go.
Olave sat out 1 week, then returned against the Chargers. But in the first quarter, he was tested again.
And just getting pummeled. Look at that. Oh.
Chris is a tough player, man, because he went back out and finished his return game over 100 yards. The very next week, they faced the Panthers, and there was a discussion whether Olave would try out a Guardian cap, which is a bigger helmet players can wear for extra protection.
So we saw you with that wrap over the Guardian helmet yesterday there. Is that like a consideration for you, maybe wearing it in the game?
Yeah, I'm still considering it, man. I was considering it last game, but ended up going with the regular helmet, but I'm still considering it for this game.
Against the Panthers.
Gang, you niggas still get concussions with that fucking helmet. That shit don't matter, gang.
Olave decided not to wear the Guardian cap, but whatever helmet Chris Olave decided to wear that day was not saving him.
Bad situation for the New Orleans Saints. Chris Olave has been knocked out of the game. It happened on this hit.
He was on the ground for several minutes being tended to, and he eventually left the field with medical personnel on a stretcher. He was transported to a hospital in Charlotte, North Carolina. But good news, Olave was treated and released, full use of his arms and his legs, no serious injury. While he does have a concussion, he's flying home with the team later tonight. This is the second time in less than a month Chris Olave has suffered a concussion.
And according to Michael Thomas, it was all on Derek Carr.
Mike Thomas, he's tweeting out nonstop about Derek Carr and how it's Carr's fault for getting his receivers hurt with some of the throws he's making to avoid contact and being hit himself. It is ugly.
He had to answer questions about, did you just try to fucking throw this guy into a concussion?
I have love for Mike. He's like the one dude that didn't get along with me. It's something I just would never do to a teammate, because it was single high. The ball went to where we talked about it going, and Chris got hit in the head. Unfortunately, that happens in our game, and I would never do it on purpose.
He wants to go thoroughly through the process, so he's got to see some specialists.
It's what Tyler shut better.
But I do think you have to start having those conversations about playing football going forward. It would not surprise me if we start seeing some discussions about potentially ending his career.
Later that season in December, Olave was actually cleared to play, but he decided to sit out the entire season.
I feel good, man. I feel regular. Really no symptoms as far as concussion symptoms. I feel good. I feel regular, but it's about long-term health, and that's what I was worried about. Usually with the concussion, I'd be out a week, but there's so many that added up, so I just took my time, try to refresh.
In 2025, Olave returned to football, and he opened up about the difficult
and this nigga contract, we gotta extend this nigga.
Time he went through.
I was only 24 years old. Contemplating retirement. I just talk to God a lot, talk to my family. They helped me get out the situation, and I'm super grateful to be where I am today.
Is it close to 100%? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. I felt good last year around like December, but I just sat the whole year out, so I feel good going into the year.
But in the season opener,
Chris Olave's concussion history, and that hit right there is not a pretty sight.
Because of your history, you have to tell people more, no, I'm okay, like, give me a second here. Like, I saw you kind of pacing on the sideline, kind of like.
Yeah, every time they see me take a big hit or like something like that, I feel like they take me to the tent automatically. Try to tell them I'm good, but they just try to check on me, make sure I'm straight.
But things were about to get uncomfortable because the Saints were facing the Panthers in Carolina, the place where he took that nasty hit the year before.
It was tough at first, trying to warm up, having a lot on my mind, a lot of anxiety, really like paranoid out there, but I talked to my pops, tried to loosen my mind up, and it was just back to regular.
Goes deep down the sideline, and the catch is made, and taking it in.
Nigga, that's Tyler shut for you.
It's Chris Olave. Oh, what a one-handed grab.
I think that's the catch of the year. That is a 10. The spin, the one hand, the icing the game, the context, 3rd and 6.
I feel like it was all God. A lot of prayers I had to send up, and he looked out for me that day. I'm very grateful for that.
Hey, those concussions, they can do something to you now. And when you have games like this, it does something to your confidence.
Nigga said the concussions could do something to you now. Yeah, nigga, this shit gonna do something to you. The fuck? Shit, I feel like the concussions probably did something to you a little bit, Ocho.
Olave touchdown! Shuck is looking for the end zone. Caught Olave. Shuck looking for it all to the end zone. Olave.
Trying to change that here. Shuck looking end zone. Touchdown!
Congratulations, Chris Olave, for bouncing back.
Yes, sir.
Retirement, 10 for $148, 2 touchdowns, and now you're over 1,000 yards in the regular season. Hey, this is the way to let you know you made the right decision.
And now going into his final year of his rookie deal,
We got a real quarterback.
it's time for this guy to get paid.
How close are you to getting a deal done?
Oh, it's in the works. It's in the works. I want to be in New Orleans forever. I know it's a tough time right now, but I love it out here. I love the people. I love the culture. I love the fans. I want to be here for my whole career.
But more importantly, after 5 concussions in his football career, Olave bounced back with his best season ever, a career high 1,163 yards and 9 touchdowns, making All-Pro for the first time in his career.
He gotta start doing the Tyler Lockett. That nigga Tyler Lockett used to catch the ball and drop. The boy gotta do that Tyler Lockett.
I just gotta thank God, man. It was a tough time last year. I just gave it another try, another chance. It's been a great year.
What an underrated.
Michelle Council Sharpen or Deuces. Praise that man. That man. No matter what Deuces. We Super Bowl bound this upcoming season. We're going to that Super Bowl.